Hello guys, welcome back again. My name is Samson Abasiono, and in today's class, I'm going to be teaching you how to increase your background and get rid of the unnecessary things you don't want on your background. So as you can see, our image is looking dirty, right? So I'm going to clean that up and just stay tuned. So first I'm going to do, I've already done the color balancing on Capture One and imported my image in Photoshop. So I did that. I taught you guys how to, color balance and color grade on Capture One. You can check somewhere up here for the link, right? And go watch that class so you can understand this better. So the first thing I want to do is duplicate my layer by pressing Ctrl J, Ctrl or Command J. On Mac is Command, on Windows is Control. So I want to get rid of all these things over here. We just want to see our background. So the first thing I want to do is click on my maxi tool here, and let's do this. I'm just going to draw a max and fill. Right click and content aware. Click on content aware. What that does is it just automatically replace that and make it looks unique. Yeah, good. But you can see there's a bit of a mess right here, so we're going to correct that right now. So we can draw another one again and use our contact aware and see if that will repair, and voila, we're good. And let's do the same here. Well, so let's try that again and see if it's going to repair that. If it doesn't, we're going to use another method in doing that. So let's try that again. All right, so it's getting worse. So let's just go back, undo by pressing Ctrl Z or Command Z on your keyboard. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to replace this place with this place. So what I want to do is I'm going to highlight this area and press Ctrl J on my keyboard to create create a new single layer. I'm just going to hold Shift and drag it to the other side, right, like this, and press Ctrl T, press click and flip horizontal. Right, then I'm going to drag this in this way, so that way our backgrounds are on the same line, right? So you can see that our new layer, right, our new background layer is actually covering our image. So what I want to do is just max, right? So I'm going to create a max tool by clicking on this icon here and using my brush tool by pressing B on your keyboard. Make sure it's on black hides, white reveals, and let's just brush this right here this way. Yeah, voila. We're still going to clean our background, right? It looks messy, I know, but we're still going to clean our background. So the next I want to do is merge our layers. So click on the selected two layers by pressing Command or Control, and right click on your mouse and let's merge layers. Right, good. Now you want to straighten our image. You can see that our body here is now on the straight line, so we want to straighten our image and also increase the size of our image. So let's go to our crop tool by clicking this, and this straighten here, click on this icon, then I'm going to draw a line from here down to this point. Let's do that again. So I'm going to make this 4 by 5 and let's do that again. So so this is good. And let's increase this way and increase this way. Let's make sure our images are at the center. Okay, let's straighten this a bit. Okay, so I think I like to do this. And let's undo that. Let me take out this ruler here. Yeah, and let's do that again. So go up to increase, let's increase this a bit more. Okay, this is good. And let's straighten out our height. Yeah, this is good. All right, so we want to change this background default to content aware and tweak this. All right, so our image is almost ready. You can see it's bigger and now our body is straight. Let's see. This place is straight, but I think we're a bit close. Let's go back to crop tool and see if we can make a little adjustment. Yeah, I think was. Yeah, this works. So good. Okay, so this is good. And so now next we want to do is make sure our background layer is actually equal. You can see this place is a bit higher than this place. So we've done this before. We just have to, like I said, highlight this place that you want, and let's just replace it. Ctrl J, move it here, flip, Ctrl T, then flip, then let's drag this way to make sure they are on the straight same line. Yeah, good. And marks again, and we paint. So I'm thinking I'm going to need to create a max first. Yes, so let's also highlight make sure our background is also among, and let's do this. Yeah, so I'm maxing both the okay, this is good, this is perfect, and this marks okay. And now Ctrl J, bring it here, Ctrl T, flip, and drag it again. Then let's replace this guy Yeah, and perfect. So the next thing I want to do is use our brush tool and just clean up the excess. This is perfect. So we're good. So let's merge everything together and create a new layer by pressing Shift Alternate Command Control E, right? And we have this. So let's do our before and after. So from this, so actually came from this to this, this to this, this to this. All right. Now let's clean up our background a bit more. First of all, you can see that the pink is, is not looking pink, and there's a little bit of shade of pink on our white. Yeah, so we're going to clean that up. So let's marks this a bit and just compare. All right, and we have Control D. Let's just click on this and just paint. Make sure the white is white. That's actually what we're doing. I'm gonna lose this color. Clean. Because I don't want it affecting my I don't want the white color affecting my image, so I'm just going to select subject and we're just going to duplicate. Ctrl J, right? And let's duplicate this way again, and let's name this edit. You know what? I don't like this many layers. Let me just merge everything together. Good. So I'm gonna make this edit out good. So let's now paint on our whiteboard. Okay. Let's make sure our whiteboard is, white. Okay. All right, so let's I can see, okay, I think some part is still missing. Okay. All right. This to this, this to this. Now let's create a new layer by holding Shift Alternate Control E. Let's name this painting. And now we want to clean our background. So I would like to click on the first marks and just invert our mask. Go to our brush by pressing B on your keyboard, or just click on this icon. Increase the brush, reduce the flow to, let's say, 15. Right, and let's make sure we're using our soft brush. Yes, soft brush. We're using our soft brush. Yes. And I'm going to pick this color, this color right here, and I'm just going to paint brown by background. So make sure it has an even color. But you need to be careful though, so you don't, paint on the floor also. So I have to reduce my brush a bit and just now do this right here. See? And do the same thing here. Okay. All right. and this is good. This is good. So from this to this, from this to this. All right. So the next thing I want to do is, touch up our bottom background a bit. All right. So let's do the same thing and inverse. And I'm going to use my brush tool this time around. I'm going to pick a darker flow, something around here. All right. And there's just, and this way. So because I would like to reduce the opacity, if I should do this, I'll be able to use the opacity of this, kind of like spoils the whole thing. So I would like to duplicate my layer again, duplicate, and name this painting bottom. Alright, good. So now let's paint. In like the stairs. Alright, I'm going to reduce the opacity of this. So something up around here. Let's change this to multiply. Things manual works best. Here's what it is to like 60%. Alright, this is good. And before and after, this is good. Alright, now the next thing I want to do is our frequency separation. So I'm going to speed this up a bit because you already know this part. And if you want to learn more on this part, you can just check for a link up here. I will take you to a previous class where I talk about frequency separation. So just enjoy the sound while we edit. Alright, now I'll do this frequency separation. So what I want to do is I want to change the color of my background. So I'm going to click on my adjustment layer over here and go to hue and saturation. I'm just going to change this to, think this is okay, right? Where you can see that it's also affecting our image. So all I have to do is just replace marks, media, and inverse. Awesome. Next now to do is I'm going to add a brightness and then just reduce this in bits. Think 35 volts and again max it out. All right. And the last thing I'm going to do is add our texture. So I'm not going to grade or do another thing because I already have a class where I talk about grading and all, right? So last thing I'm going to do is just add a little bit of texture. And make for like gray. Excellent. Let's try this. Over this. So let's increase this rate. Increase this rate. Add the collision blur. Let's make this. Let's get any. Let's miss okay. And make this soft light. Let's add our curve with this pin it to affect just our layer and down. Let's do the little spray. Good. Let's reduce the opacity. See, I think 30% is okay. Right, and let's max it so it doesn't affect our image itself. This to this. So guys, so that's how you increase the size of your image and also add texture, change the color, and also add texture to your image. Thank you very much guys. See you next time. Bye bye.